Okay, so after a long while, we are back in Disgaea. So while I've been sick, I've been screwing around with this a bit. And I didn't really optimize everything here, but I have my Yoshitsuna. I have another one that, well, I have a Super Robo Suit here that's rarity 3, while the Yoshitsuna is 5. I have Infernal Armor to amplify the Yoshitsuna by 10%, and then I have another Super Robo Suit just to give all the stats that it does give, but then it also amplifies all of the rarity 5 stuff by 10%. So the Yoshitsuna basically has plus 20% on top of being level 100. As for the Super Robo Suit, the level 3 or the rarity 3 level 100 one, I would get a little bit better effect if I moved the specialist into the Yoshitsuna, but it really doesn't matter. Basically, if you look at my stats, I just eclipse everything else on this team. The only thing that sucks is the guest characters, the cameo characters, whatever you want to call, Priya, Rosalind, Adele, and so on. They get a lot of like free stats, so if they had equal, well, if they had equal equipment, they would have more HP than me. But otherwise, right here I'm top of the food chain. So on the topic of food chains, let's go eat a penguin, shall we? So Uber Prinny Baal is packing a Nemesis Mark II and a Prinny costume. So we're gonna cheese him a bit. We will use a bandit hand to steal his weapon first. Okay. So now looking at that weapon, rarity 7, so that's for Adele. So, comparing the stats, he gets a huge boost in pretty much everything. So notice the Nemesis Mark II is level 100 already. That means you can't get these specialists out. They're permanently stuck in the item, and I'd really only recommend stealing these if you're too lazy to either upgrade it on your own, or if you're just trying to cheese Baal. So now we need to get his armor, so we're going to send out the ninja as a sacrifice and end turn. So that's the end of our ninja, I'm afraid. So now we'll steal the Prinny costume. This is basically the same thing. Rarity 0, so I think this is Prier's number. But level 100, so you can't do anything with the specialist, you can't upgrade it or anything. If you don't want to bother using your own customized armor, by all means just go ahead and steal some of his stuff and it'll get you through a good portion of the game. I don't really know how things are going to look like in Etna mode, which is on the horizon, but I'd prefer to hold off on that a little bit. Anyway, Rosalind, she is number 1. Prier. So I can swap out this Arcadia. So I lose out on attack power, but look at that HP gain. So now it's time to assume formation. Since I have the most mobility, I'll stand behind him. Now you want your tanky guys and then your vicinity of him. So now you want to bring out your magic support. I am using a cough drop, so in case you might hear something in my mouth or something not too clearly, that's pretty much what's going on. So first turn you want to heal Prier so that she kind of lives. So that puts her at full health, and she's just under 1,000,000 hit points. As for Baal, he's down to about 6 million hit points. He still is packing about 500,000 attack power, but I'm stronger. So, you could bring out... Yeah, we'll do Marjorie. Crud, I could have healed Adele a bit. Okay, change plan. So what I should have done was a 2-point heal. That way they'd both be secure. Anyway, here we're going to start using Braveheart. You do not want to give that to Baal. Hopefully it goes without saying. And I'm going to stick to the special moves for the moment. So you want Rosalind to go first. Normally I wasn't paying attention. Well, either her or Marjorie. They both do nothing. So when you're done, make sure everyone's facing him. And turn. So we're gonna have Jessica just spam the heals. She's gonna spam Braveheart. And in case you're wondering, eventually I will break 1 million attack power. Should be the next casting of it. So a little something to look forward to, I guess. So verifying that he is weak to ice, we'll continue spamming that. We'll use Rose Liberation. So we did over 1 million damage to him in this one round. He's going down within 3 rounds. So Rosalind isn't really known for counterattacking. You don't have to worry about her doing something to get herself killed. It's Adele and Prier you have to worry about. So no point even moving the cleric. So this is going to push me over the limit. Well, over the 1 million threshold. And then you still want to use the moves even though they don't deal any damage because they are still building your combo counter. That will amplify the damage of the moves later on down the line, so you do benefit from doing that. We're doing Knights Everlast because it's the biggest of the big. So I think I'm capped on attack power. You can see he's focusing Adele since that's his only way to live. He must kill Adele and then he could focus on my healers. A little bit stronger. And now it pretty much doesn't matter what he does. He does not have a way to heal, so I'm just going to kill him next turn with a Knight's Ever. So, the moment you guys have probably been waiting for. Good night. So I don't really care about that axe. And the thing is, Baal is still there, so if you want to go farm up the Prinny suits or what have you, you can. And then just to give you some numbers, this is the Nemesis Mark II, gives 30,000 attack power compared to the Nemesis he has here. So when they are equal level, the Nemesis Mark I is going to be more valuable. Once again, it just comes down to laziness. You can easily get by with the Nemesis Mark II, so if you don't want to put the time into it, don't bother. So if we go to the Dark Record, 105 hours later, we've killed 21,000, almost 22,000 enemies. For the extra enemy data, we are missing one final one, which I'll be getting in the next video, which is Astro Carter. So yes, when we commence NM mode, we will be doing it after taking over Earth. But otherwise, if you want to, you can try to fill out the other stuff. I genuinely don't care. The weapons are the hardest to come by since everything is going to be carrying at least one of these, so just gotta keep going, and sooner or later you will fill out everything other than potentially the Galactic Muscle. That one's... a couple of these are annoying. The other ones that are difficult to get are the 3 right here, since you have to keep doing a New Game Plus and seeing if you can get a rare, legendary, and so on. So yeah, you're looking at maybe 6, 7 runs. I don't remember what this is. I think it's the Hyperdrive. Emblems are also kind of hard to come by, as is this. And for the hands, you have to get these out of the bonus gauge, so up to you on what you want to do. By the way, a fairly brief video where we deal with Baal, and next time we will be taking over Earth. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.